Hello everyone, I'm Symes, and with me as usual is Robin.
Aloha.
And welcome back to EU4. Last time we concluded Robin's war against Tunis and the Ottomans by saying, "This isn't going very well, can we please just stop now?" And they went,
sorry about that. Sorry about the war.
and they went, "Yeah, alright then."
Which was lucky, really.
Which was alright. It was going okay, but I think it probably was going to stop going okay because they were wearing us down. Yeah.
Mostly because of the Ottomans. If it was only Tunis,
if it were Tunis, you could have just rilled over them, and you wouldn't have needed my help to do it.
The second they drop that alliance, they are toast.
The Ottomans is brutal. But in the aftermath, I noticed that France was busy with another war, so I took Paris off them.
Yeah.
Opportunistically. Which I'm very pleased about. As we can see here, 26,000 of my troops sitting in, and now Great Britain coloured Paris. Very pleasing.
It's lovely, isn't it?
And also, I cut
that. Noticed the Ottomans are in another war now.
And also, I cut France off from the North Atlantic, so that was fun.
Yeah, they're running out to sea, really.
Yes, the Ottomans are.
They're in a war with Tunis against the Mamelukes.
Oh yes, no, yeah, they started that last time as well. They invaded the Mamluks, and Tunis went along because alliance.
Yeah.
So the Ottomans are quite expansionist, as we can see if we look at the Ottomans.
Yeah.
They've been.
I'm hoping someone like Lithuania or Hungary will beat them up.
Well, maybe, but we don't know. We'll see. See how it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah. And
so they can do. Tunis is toast.
Yes. Well, what you want is for the Ottomans to want to go to war with someone, and for Tunis to not want to, because if they refuse, then the alliance will break, and then you can go. Oh,
that will be lovely.
Look at that. Look what just happened there.
Stomp. Yeah.
Bohemia is in a war against Mantua. That's all weird. I don't really know what's going on there. Yeah, so...
Onwards.
What's happening with my colonies? How many colonies do I have? I have 3 colonies and 1 colonist, which is, more or less. I was going to start another colony, I think. I think the colonist is down here at the moment, in Long Bay. So I'm starting my first colony on... Where's my colonial regions map there? First colony in colonial Eastern America.
Yeah.
I've got some stuff. The stuff I had before was in colonial Canada, so that will form a colonial nation, and the one in colonial Eastern America, when it's big enough, will form a different colonial nation, being in a different region. So let's begin pottering onwards. And I wanted to maybe get a 4th colony going, just because why not? If I can afford it, which I can't. Oh, that's right. I can just afford to do 3 at once because of how outrageously expensive it gets when you have more colonies going than you have colonists. But when I get another colonist, which will happen soon, that's what I'll start doing 4 at a time if I can. Yes, splendid. Right, what else is going on? You're
I'm gearing up to
gathering your strength.
Yep.
I was going to talk about forts briefly, I think, because we haven't really done anything with them at all, other than going, it's expensive to maintain those, and you just deleted the ones that were in Castile. Oh, no, you didn't. What am I talking about? There are forts there, I just can't see them. But you can, as time goes on and you get better military tech, you can upgrade forts. You start off with a castle, and you can upgrade them to bigger and better ones, which take longer to siege down and stuff. If you want to. Obviously, they also cost more to maintain. But I could look at like the one in Paris here, which is a castle, fort level. Mekatina has attacked our peaceful settlement. Oh,
how dare they?
I killed them. Never mind. There was an army there, I just wanted to check. So Paris has this castle in it. And I could upgrade that to a bastion, which has an additional... Which is just a tougher fort, basically. I don't know exactly what fort levels do. But there's tooltips and everything, and that would make it fort defense 4% and power projection 4% for a level 2 fort. If you upgrade it to a bastion, that becomes a level 4 fort. So it just makes them better. So it's an option, but it does make them more expensive to maintain. Exploration ideas, additional colonist. How am I on Diplo? Yeah, I'm going to spend that on getting an additional colonist.
I bought some quality troops.
Excellent.
Ooh, I've evolved. I've got access to treasure fleet, whatever that means.
Well, you are Spain, so that'll probably be
Yeah.
one of your Spanish ideas along the top.
Yeah.
Yes, my colonial maintenance is now dropped to 8 because of my extra colonist. So I think I can just about afford another colony. So if I get another one going... Should I finish off? No, I've got 2 going in British Canada already, so I'll get another one going down here. In colonial eastern United States. And then, yeah, then that'll be good. Waiting for... Oh no, I've lost a general. The general who was in the army camp in Paris has died.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I think I'm down below my limit on generals now, though. Because I had too many. Yeah, I'm down to... I've just got a conquistador now, so all the leaders who are costing me military power have died.
Ah.
So that's fine. It's all fine. Whatever. If I need another general, I can get one. Aragon has announced Great Britain as their new rival.
Yeah.
Aragon must feel pretty powerful then. Wow, I guess the Papal State won that war against Mantua, as Mantua seems to have shrunk a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's looking a bit more. Yeah.
The Papal State's looking sizable now. Interesting. Oh, and Aragon has embargoed me, so I should probably do the same to them if I'm not already doing it. But they're not my rival. Are they? Yes, I think they are. Should I establish a penal colony in my new colony?
That doesn't sound friendly.
Well, it increases unrest, but I get more settlers. And the other option loses me admin power, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Right. No, I had an embargo against Aragon already, so it's fine. Interesting.
Yay, increased taxes.
Hurrah. Increased taxes is good. Rotten boroughs. Oh no. Essex is a rotten borough. Ah! Things keep popping up. I've got to stop. Oh, so...
Yeah, I've got another idea I can do.
I can...
What is that, man?
If I can either lose... I can either... Alright, I've got an advisor who disagrees with the Queen.
Off with the head!
Well, that is what one of the buttons says, yes.
Fantastic.
Or I can lose 10 prestige and gain some monarch power, and I think that's probably the thing to do because monarch power is very useful. And then I've got a rotten borough to deal with. Essex can boast quite influence on the politics of our country. That seat is, however, the only thing that distinguishes the area from much richer parts of our state. Through a combination of bribes and threats, the votes of Essex have come to be controlled entirely by a few corrupt yet influential individuals. So I can either ignore the rotten borough, oh lord, or I can lose a stability. I'm going to ignore the rotten borough. Let's keep the stability. The corruption and autonomy will wear off after time. It'll be fine. It'll be entirely fine.
Oh, I've got too many generals.
Ooh, you don't want too many generals. Wait, I mean, you can have too many generals if you want. It'll just cost you a bit of military power every month.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. 14 days until the colony starts growing in Chikora. I have 4,000 troops down here, so I can probably just split them in two. And march them into there, and then that'll be fine. Should help them deal with the natives. How much is that costing me now? Yes, my colonial maintenance is now 18, which is fine. It's about what I expected it to be. I'm still making a profit.
I'm building up to a good old-fashioned war in a moment.
No. I've lost stability anyway. The monarch's died, and then we've got a stupid
dear.
regency council. And I've got royal marriage offers coming in from Bohemia and Portugal. I will accept those. But I've got a regency council now, which means I can't start any wars. And yeah, the heir is 7 years old right now, so no wars for about 8 years for me. A decision, you say?
Yep, 50 military power. I'll have that.
Yeah. Can I buy any more? Yes, I can levy another church tax. I'll have some of that. More cash. Always more cash. Alright, so corruption is being rooted out. Legitimacy is very low because of the regency. And that's not good either. That's going to cause problems. Deal with unrest and such. But, oh no. Provence is now controlling the Pope. Right, I was going to build some province improvements. Some manufacturing.
I'm in Tech 12, finally.
Provence has joined the Catholic League against their common foes in the Empire. Gosh.
Well, I'm about to declare war, because that's what I do.
Stuff's all happening. I need to...
Oh, we've got 3 allies. Kong, Airy, and Mali. Well... what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, you keep saying that. It's really inadvisable. Right, sorry, I'm just trying to work out. Right.
Oh, my army force limit is too high. I've got too many troops.
I can build these textile manufactories, and they will actually make quite a lot of money in some places. What other manufactories are there? Oh, look at that. Weapons manufacturing in Cork. Is that Cork? There's Cork. That's a good one to do as well, by the look of it. Naval equipment manufacturing is not brilliant. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Time to make a weapons manufacturing in Cork then. Good-o. Right, I can unpause again if you're...
I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready to go to war.
Off to war.
Yep, as you do.
As we do, certainly. I won't be able to see it. Castile has declared war upon their new enemy, Songhai.
Oh, and I've lost stability for doing that. Never mind. I've got loads of things come up.
That was foolish.
War exhaustion is high. Provincial unrest. Stability is low.
Did you not have a casus belli then?
I had. I thought.
You need to check these things because it sounds like you've declared war without a casus belli.
I had a claim.
But if you had a claim, that you should have used that as your CB, but
right.
It should have selected it automatically. But if you don't have a claim anymore, because they do time out,
then something's probably gone horribly wrong.
Because that sounds like you've started an OCB war.
Yeah.
Which does have rather more significant costs.
Never mind.
Well, you'll just have to get it over with quickly.
Yep.
And then maybe buy your stability back, depending on how much stability you currently have.
On stability -2.
Yeah, I would spend some admin on getting that back at least to 0 if I were you. Good lord.
Unfortunately, I've just bought a new level of admin, so I'm going to have to wait a bit.
Yeah, I would keep that at 0 where possible. -2 is so bad. It's no wonder you have rebels all over the place.
Never mind. Onwards.
Onwards. Oh well. Yeah. My stability has dropped down to +2 now.
+2?
Yes.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with it being at +2 right now. I went up to +3 because of events. I didn't pay for it. So +2 is okay. Dispute succession Aragon in but yeah, they don't like me, so not like I can do anything about that. I've got a bunch of national... I don't want to do any of those. I'm not super interested in strengthening missionaries because I'm not using them, and it'll make my technology costs go up.
I just lost an advisor.
Oh dear.
So...
Cape Fear.
Look at their costs.
Cape Fear is growing quite slowly. Oh, that's the newest one, that's why. Do these have 45 a year spread? That's not brilliant, but this one is 55 a year because it's not an Arctic province. And down here we have 55 a year. Oh, I've lost an advisor. Whatever.
Well, I'm storming through their territories.
Well, that's good. 55 a year spread there.
I'm only on 1% success at the moment, but...
Yes, well, that's the other thing. If you haven't selected a territory that you want to take from them, you don't have a war goal, which means that you're going to find it a bit more difficult to build up war score.
Yeah.
But if you
Never
occupy
mind.
if you occupy everything they own, then your war score will go to 100. So yeah, if they don't own very much, that's probably not going to be a big deal for you. But you will need to occupy all of the allies that are in the war if you're going to do that. Or alternatively, force people out of the war.
Yeah.
I won the Battle of Mekatina, which wasn't really surprising. I might put some more troops in there. How's my force limit looking? Oh, my force limit's perfectly fine. I shall put.
What's nice about this war actually is that there's only one way for them to get to me.
Right, so you can you can have just loads of troops sitting there.
Yeah.
And if they come at you, murder them right up.
Yep. Basically channeling all my lads straight through.
Oh, I've still got a naval leader as well.
Turning
James,
off my
yeah, I should do
fortresses.
some more exploring. Well, your fortresses get turned on because you're at war.
Yeah, I'll just turn them off again. I don't need those. They are nowhere near that.
That's true. And it does save you something. You could raise some war taxes if you've got spare military power as well.
Now I need to spend. Yay! I'm on -1 stability now.
Hey.
Oh, another advisor has just snuffed it. Dear me. Oh, it's my admin dude as well.
Yeah, you can, as I say, you can spend I think it's 50 or 75 mil power on raising war taxes, which reduces your outgoings for maintenance and stuff, if you have the military power to spend.
I think I have at the moment.
Probably.
Let's have a look.
You may have. I certainly have, but
yeah,
I'm in need of some more ideas so I can spend more military power on things. I mean, you've just got your idea group going again for military, but
yeah, all mine are a bit low. That's all right. Right.
Onward. I'm just basically looking at my colonies and making sure they're all fine at the moment, so it's not enormously interesting. But I can't really. I'm not allowed to declare any wars, and I can't see your war. So it's just like I can see that it's happening because I can see the edges of some.
I did have a war goal. Oh well.
Let's try. Really?
Yeah. Take toward Indy, which is the one.
Oh, you must have broken the truce then.
I don't think I had a truce.
I don't think you had a truce either. I don't know what happened. I don't know why that did that. But if you've got a war goal, then it wasn't an OCB war. I don't think.
Yeah.
So the only thing I think is that it was a truce break.
Never mind.
Weird.
Oh. Request for military access from Portugal. Accept. Yes. That's what I've wanted for a long time. Portugal can be my buddies again. Yay!
Portugal. Yeah, they've just asked for military access. No, they don't have it. They don't have a war that they're involved in. They just
offer alliance. Oh no, they still want enough alliance. Okay. Improve relations.
I was going to say, why do they not like you? Let's have a look. See what's Portugal's opinion. Portuguese opinion of Castile. That's Portuguese, Brazil, not Portugal. No, they really do like you.
Yeah.
Portugal trusts Castile implicitly, it says. So.
Yeah.
Well,
I've got a cross on offer alliance. I've got a negative 1006 against them for some reason because I'm at war.
All right. Yes. No, they won't ally with you while you're at war with somebody else. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So get this war over with, and then they'll be my buddies.
So they might be fine.
Yep, that's good. Yay! Another territory is mine.
Only good. You're gonna have to keep telling. As I said, you're gonna have to just tell me what's happening because I can't see it.
I'm on 19% war goal.
That's good.
And 1, 2, 3, 4 territories are taken, and I'm just stomping into the next one. I haven't even met any enemy troops yet, which is either worrying or excellent.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I could cheat and look at the ledger and see how Songhai's military looks. If I could search
what their military tech is. Military tech is 9.
Yes, it's not that good, is it?
No.
I'm scrolling. Either I've missed them, or they're in a very, very poor state indeed. I must have missed them because I've reached the bottom.
Carving my way through the middle of them.
Where are they? I wish I could do a search on this list. I think I've scrolled. I must have scrolled past them again. I don't know. Seen Mantua, but unless no, that's not the way. I can't see them. Maybe I can only see armies for countries that I've actually got contact with.
I think I'm running out of territories to take of theirs now.
Oh, while I was doing that, some natives tried to rise up and got squished.
Yeah.
So whatever. But yeah, don't forget that for 100% you'll need to.
Oh, I'm back to 0% stability.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean that has an effect on your tax income as well.
Yeah.
So it is a pretty useful thing to do.
I'm on full army maintenance and I'm getting 16 a turn.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You were on when you were on low stability. You'll have had a penalty to that. So.
Yeah, that's quite a lot for me though. I've just won a battle. How many of them were there? Quite a lot. Oh no, there was 10,000,
right.
And I just killed them all.
Really? Did you stack wipe them? That's amazing.
No, I don't think there was much of them left.
Did they run away?
Yeah, they legged it.
Oh, they ran away. Because if you beat them quickly enough, you'll destroy the entire stack. But it has to be very quick.
It's not listed on my battles though.
I know. Right, that's my exploration fleet has returned for repairs. I have now found Florida. What will in the future become Florida?
I'm running out of places to take. How many
I can see
provinces
pretty much,
do they have?
pretty much
Is there a
all
way to
South
find
America now. Well, not if you can't find them in the ledger, no. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't even...
Anyway.
It's still weird to me that I can't see that new colony that you have because, we're allies and everything. I'm surprised that we're not sharing map information. But there is a... if we had more of the DLC, there is a share maps option, but it's not available, so because we don't have the extra stuff. So, whatever. It's fine. Oh, pirates! Ooh,
Yarr.
damn them. Our truce with France has ended. Gosh. So yeah, pirates have started to show up around my new colonies, which is not too surprising, so I shall need to go and clear them out. Anything happening in France? Allied with... Yeah, oh yes, they added Poland to their list of allies after that last war in which I beat them. Yeah. So it's not just going to be France and a few small countries anymore, it's France and Poland and a few small countries. Can't think why they did that.
Do I want to be Defender of the Faith? Screw that noise.
Well, it's cost you 500 ducats, so probably not.
No, I'd rather...
So if you've got the cash to spare, then again, upgrading your
I actually got a reasonable amount of cash
manufacturing
at the moment,
infrastructure is probably a good thing to do, because that keeps the profits rolling in, as it were. Let's see, can I build another manufactory? Is it worth? Right, we've got 43.43 there. Oh, 0.49 from that one. I want to get one of those.
I'm now carving my... I think I've got their last territory being attacked now. I'm starting to carve my way into the allies as well.
How's your war score looking?
It's 27%.
Yeah, that's right. It depends how much stuff you want to take from them, of course. Because don't forget, if you take stuff from them, you're still going to need to core it and keep rebels down. Although that's going to be easier now that you've corrected your massive stability deficit.
Yeah, I'll need to check that again. Might be able to put it up again.
Yeah, keep an eye on it. I mean, I wouldn't spend too much admin on it, but putting it at +1 is probably a good idea. Just because
it is now at +1.
Just because +1 gives you +5% tax modifier and -1 national unrest. So that's a good thing.
That is good things. Yep, it's all looking much more peachy.
Yeah, it's worth keeping an eye on.
I've run out of their territories.
There's a debate in Parliament. I need to sort this out.
Okay.
Mercantilism and trade power. Seems like that's the one to get. I have to bribe lots of people. Well, if I do this promote meritocracy thing, I lose 1 mercantilism, which means I gain a total of 1 mercantilism. So I suppose that's still profit. Bloody Essex, the rotten borough. 10 prestige. I don't want to trash my army tradition, but
No.
I don't have very much legitimacy to lose. Oh, this is all terrible. This really is bad. Northumberland. Lose 10 prestige. Fine. I'm going to have to lose some army tradition and something else. Right. Bonus to trade power and some extra mercantilism. It's all good. Right, so that's the pirates cleared out.
I'm on 28%.
I'm going to park my boats in the new colony.
Just destroying one of their allies now as well.
So I can see quite a lot of the Caribbean now as well.
That's good.
I mean, I can't see all of the provinces, but I can see enough to land men. So
I'm exploring the territories through gunfire. What's this indirection? Can I move there? Yes, excellent. That must mean it's an enemy territory. In I go.
Oh, some unrest in Paris.
I've got a thingy popped up. A peace offer from Songhai. I wonder what it is. Ale seed.
They'll probably give you the one territory that you want.
No. Oh yeah, one territory. 10% income for 10 years. Yeah. 129 ducats.
So they give you the Wargold territory, the province rather. I keep mixing those two up. They give you the Wargold province and war reparations and some cash, which is fairly standard for when you're beating them quite badly. But you can probably take them for more if you want. The other thing though is it'll cost you Diplo power to take more provinces than the Wargold, because they won't. Because those provinces, if you don't have a claim on them, they'll cost you Diplo power to take. But still, if you want to do it, by all means. I have unrest in Saintonge. I've got an army sitting in there. It'll be fine.
Right, I can't quite get the 3 territories I want yet.
I need to get my spy network going in France again.
I need one more positive score. Well, that's going to happen in a few moments.
Oh. How are my colonies doing? My colonies doing alright. Ooh, I combined their idea. What is it? The last economic idea, Smithian economics. It's giving me additional production efficiency, or I could get improved drainage if I wait for the admin tech.
Oh, I'm down at 20%. What did that get? What happened there?
Institution tech penalty is starting to kill me, but once I get enough money, I can embrace the printing press. So, it's going to take a little while.
Ah, separatists! Damn it!
Yeah.
That's annoying.
What do I get? Oh, I get reduced development cost as well. Right, I've embraced that and got some better development, production stuff. And yes, I have French separatists. Oh, you have a regent now, apparently.
Yep. Not good.
So you have lost a stability point then.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you started that war earlier on, because at least you can finish it now. Right, so they're in Chicora and Long Bay, which are the two on the eastern US. My colonists, so those are the ones that are going to be growing the most quickly. Blah. Although it's not called Chicora anymore. It's called Cape Fear.
Pleasant.
Yep. So those two are going to grow the quickest, which I think I'm fine with. Once the ones in British Canada are done, that'll form a colonial nation, which means I can sort of move my armies away and start them doing other things. And they will eventually start colonizing themselves. So I can focus on... I will probably put at least one more colony up there as well, because I can grow 4 at a time. But I'm going to concentrate on growing the eastern US 1 to 5 provinces as well. So that'll become a colonial nation by itself, and then I can look at perhaps going over into colonial Louisiana or colonial Mexico or the colonial Caribbean.
Excellent.
So yeah, all good stuff. I need to explore colonial Louisiana first. I can't say any of it, but I know it's there. But once I've finished making these colonies, I'll get my conquistadors off for a bit of an explore.
I think my war is done. I think.
Oh, yep. You're about ready to.
Oh no. Hang on.
You're about ready to press your demands upon them.
Yeah, I'm on 30%.
Mm-hmm.
I've just got to make sure I can. So I want that one. I want that one, and I want that one.
This is like looking at a map, going, oh, well, I quite like the look of that one. That one's quite hilly. I like that. So, can you take the things that you want?
Yeah, I can get 3 of them. Now I'm wondering about taking a 4th one.
Well, I mean,
that might be a bit greedy.
If they're not offering you any significant resistance, you could certainly give it a go. The other thing is to remember is that you'll have to deal with the unrest and coring costs and stuff. It's up to you. I mean, you can, instead of taking an additional province, you can also get them to give you the war reparations and the monies.
Yeah.
And those are also useful things to have.
Yeah, the last one's kind of a hook one though. I think I'll carry on for a little bit more. Let's see how it goes.
Well, if you've got the momentum, you might as well use it.
Oh yeah. Oop.
So am I? I'm about to top out on military power. I actually need to spend it on something. Religious civil disorder. Oh, actually, I could spend it on Mauritian infantry.
Something else is going on here. There's some separatists getting beaten up.
Oh, who? What? Songhai has? Songhai has separatists.
Yeah.
Well.
And goodbye then.
It's probably because of the colossal amount of war exhaustion you've imposed upon them.
Well, yeah, Songhai hasn't got anything. I'm just kicking in air. They're the ones that actually causing any issues at all. Are
they the ones who have separatists then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing. You know, they're in the war. You're beating them up.
36% now.
And have I got any missions? What's my mission right now? Oh, recover manpower. That's probably going to be done before too long. Yeah.
Right. Let's have a look. 36%. Can I get all 4 of them now? Let's see.
How valuable they are, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I can.
Then by all means do.
And will they give me a pile of cash as well? Why, yes,
well,
they will.
If 4 of them means everything they have.
Not quite.
Oh, right. I was going to say, because if it is everything they have, then make sure you get the money, because you won't have another chance to.
Yeah.
If you fully annex them. Because that money, someone steals it and runs off or something. I don't know what happens to it if you don't take it when you annex them.
Yeah, 4 provinces and 111 ducats.
Sounds good.
Right. Send demand.
Right. Bam. I still can't see what you've got, but the text Castilian Maghreb suddenly got way bigger. Alright, so who am I granting aid? I'm just granting aid to some noble family or other, which is, I'm either losing 50 admin or I'm going to wind up taking a loan because it's just slightly more money than I have. Which is kind of irritating, but whatever.
I've just got a few things admin to do now.
Yep.
Ooh, Gao. The last one I took, I wanted, the hook one, is actually quite valuable.
Oh,
excellent.
I don't even know where Tampico Bay is. Where's Tampico Bay? It's over here somewhere. Right. Oh, there it is. Yeah. That's, I don't know why this knowledge is spreading to me, but it is. Because like a bunch of like central and central sort of USA and northern Mexico is appearing when I haven't really investigated it myself, so I don't know where it's coming from, but whatever. Somebody discovered it, clearly. Possibly the people who live there.
Right.
Goodo.
Yep, I'm nearly there.
Let's have a look. Songhai have accepted peace with Castile on the following terms. Songhai will cede Taudeni, Azawad, Tadmeka, and Gao to Castile. 111
Yep.
ducats to Castile. Yeah, it's cost you 72 Diplo for the provinces that you didn't have a claim on, but whatever.
That's fine.
And a 20.6 aggressive expansion relations penalty.
What they're saying is, I kick their asses.
They soundly thrashed them.
Excellent. And Portugal has now decided to be my ally.
Oh, good. I've topped out on military power, so I can either spend it on upgrading a province or two, or I can just go ahead and buy rank 15 military tech.
The people I was previously beating up, I can also attack them, as they are infidels.
Really? Would you not be breaking the truce?
Oh well, eventually.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I mean, you do get a free CB, but you can't break the truce with it, or you could, but again, it'll be bad. So I could upgrade to Mauritian infantry like right now, but it's kind of a waste of points. But then I don't have anything else to spend them on other than development. I might do some development because I don't particularly want to spend too many points on that when I could also be developing. Because developing gives me more manpower, and that's a good thing as well.
I've got some colonize and conquer places, and is there a way you can find a location, a country, or a territory?
You can find a province. Yeah, if you say F, you get a search box, and that will let you search for. And then, what sort of things do you have? I probably can't see them.
Alta Gracia. Right, don't want that.
Alta Gracia.
Yep.
Is oh yes, it's in South America.
Yep, that's my colonize option.
Yes.
Never mind. And my other one is conquer Teriel. Aha.
That's probably near you.
Ah, that's in Aragon.
All right, it is near you.
Yeah. How many allies has Aragon got? Oh, they don't have any troops at the moment.
But they are allied with Austria, so
Austria, Papal State, and Savoy.
Austria's probably got quite a few troops. I don't know.
Yeah. Ah well.
You know how it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my mission. Never mind. All the missions are crap.
Well, you don't have to take one.
Yeah.
How's my colonies doing? Oh, they're getting there.
Right.
Discovery of St. Kitts and St. Lucia spread to me. Now, those are islands in the Caribbean, so it's weird that the discovery sprang to me, because I haven't seen anybody else sailing around here, but whatever. Doesn't matter. If I've discovered them, means I can land people on them. There's a Potek. It's down here somewhere, probably. It's all going a bit quiet.
Yep.
I can't.
Yay! More holy war, Cassius Bellies.
I still can't declare it. Actually, neither can you until your heir comes of age. No wars for you right now.
No.
You've got another 4 or 5 years before you can declare.
Quite a good heir though. It's 413.
It's not bad. I don't think.
Yeah.
Frederick William York is 344, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's very good.
My agent in France has been expelled.
Oh dear. Were you being naughty?
I was maybe being a bit espionage, like you do. Cape Fear is now making fish. They were probably making fish already, but now it's like official, as it were.
I found Timbuktu.
Splendid. So broke. Did I actually wind up taking a loan out? It didn't give me a pop-up, I don't think. I might have got away with it. Yeah, I don't have any loans. I did get away with it. So that's good.
I've made a buddy.
Have you?
Yep. I've made a friend of Massina, who are to the west of me.
Alright.
Never fight a war on two fronts and like malarkey.
Fair enough.
And hilariously, Songhai is having peasants revolt all over the place.
Yeah, well, yes, again, high unrest after.
Yeah.
After wars.
Getting their asses
Hurrah!
kicked.
I get recovering economy, which gives me bonus tax modifier. Excellent.
Cha-ching!
Because I completed my mission of and I turn Cape Fear into a city. Brilliant. Go with that. Because I was doing that anyway. Yeah. Let's just see if France with anyone. No. I always like to check every so often, just in case. Oh, why am I port blockaded? Oh, pirates again. I'll just send my little fleet up there. Ah, oh, my spy in Provence got kicked out as well. Let's get my fleet up there and beat these pirates up. I won. And more native uprisings, which we won. Ah, my French spy got kicked out again. We're doing nothing at all except just sending spies back to where they've been kicked out of. October, I don't know yet. Bloody pirates again. Look.
Arr.
There's one in Bermuda as well. Yeah, there is. I have to go and clear them up. Provence has changed to an administrative monarchy, apparently.
There we go.
And there's a thing. Right, I won against those pirates. Now to go and sink these pirates. And the thing about, again, once British Canada, once my British Canadian colonies form a colonial nation, they'll form their own navy as well, and they'll stop patrolling and they'll keep pirates away.
That's good stuff.
So that'll be fine, and I don't have to worry about that particular region anymore. Now I've just cleared off. Now I have to clear the pirates off the coast of the USA again. Getting bold, these pirates. Who's that? Someone's boat was over here.
Boaty McBoatface.
Someone's ship was. Oh, it was a Norwegian ship. Norway's actually the only other European power I've actually seen over this side of the ocean so far.
Norwegian settlers.
They don't seem to have colonised yet. I've seen their ships, but I don't see any colonies from them yet. My French spy got kicked out again.
It's like they think you're trying to do something.
Spy better. God's sake. Stop being so bad at spying. Oh, that might have been me kicking their spy out, actually.
Yay, free stability.
Hurrah!
I'm stability 1 now, this is good.
That's good. Provence has changed and don't consider Savoy a rival, and instead consider Saxony a rival. Looking at the relative sizes of them, I'm not sure how relevant that is. I don't think they've changed very much. I don't know. Oh, so little legitimacy. It's really bad. But my greed knows no bounds. It's like, well, I could just let the trader leave, but I want the mercantilism, so no, I shall throw away 10 legitimacy points. Oh god, noble family requesting aid again. Rubbish. I've taken a loan. What's happening over here? Long Bay is soon to become a full colony, so that's good. Provence entered a military alliance with Salzburg. Woo. Exciting.
Yep.
By which
This is
I
my
mean,
excited face.
by which I mean not very exciting. 2 more years until my regency is over, I think, and I can start getting legitimacy back rather than losing it all the time.
Yeah, my dude is 12, and I've just started the core for the last of my places. Hopefully this will start sorting out the massive number of rebels I've got waiting in the wings.
So, let's see how many... Yeah, Long Bay is picking up about 5 settlers a month by the look of it. Which isn't great, but it's not terrible. Naval Force Limit modifier, plus 25%. per my final idea. Or I could wait and get the... I'm going to wait and get the better boats instead. I don't want to be too far ahead in military tech either. Oh, my royal marriage with Bohemia has ended.
New emperor.
Yep. I'm going to ask them for another one. The other thing about royal marriages is you get prestige from them. And legitimacy. Great. So, I'm going to ask my other ally for a royal marriage.
Oh. So what happens for that then, eh?
Well, we get additional legitimacy from it for a start.
That sounds sensible.
Yeah. And you're in need of legitimacy as well, as you also have a regency, so...
Yeah. Hooray!
Hurrah.
Hats all around for everybody.
Just hats everywhere.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll
He's
help a
still,
bit.
my claim for my dude is still weak though.
Yes, it doesn't change the strength of your claim, it just means you lose less legitimacy every year, slightly, for your regency. I could embrace the printing press because of that massive loan that I took out. I might wait for a bit, because I don't really want to wind up taking out yet another loan. French separatism is still at 40%. I think that'll probably die off soon. I have a single heavy ship sitting in Cape Ray. I probably didn't want to do that. I've lost a claim. Boo! But I have a decent enough spy network that I can probably just get it straight back again. In Nantes. Yep. Fabricate claim. Yay!
Claims everywhere.
Austria rivaling Lithuania. Austria and Aragon are in an alliance now. Yeah. So it's all. I mean, you had a bit of a war. It's been pretty quiet on my side. I've just been colonizing.
It wasn't really much of a war. I just sort of walked in and killed them all.
Yes.
I'm military tech.
Something of a walkover, yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm military tech 12 and they're 9, and they just didn't have any troops at all.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Not sure what happened there. Right.
Yeah, and then their allies tried to stop me. I beat them up. So, never mind.
Yes, as you say. So I'm going to need to juggle some things here, because before I embrace the institution, I'm going to want to spend this military power, otherwise I'll lose it. But I haven't got the money to... Oh, actually I do have the money to embrace the institution, it's just really expensive. I might pay the loan off instead. Repay loan. Yep. Oh, I haven't got the money to pay it plus interest. Curses.
Do you need some cash?
No, I'm fine for cash. I just had another slight crisis which took me very slightly under 0, so I had to take out a loan. So now I've got 1,500 ducats.
All right.
So it's the loan. So I'm going to have to repay a bit more than that in order to get rid of the loan again.
Yeah.
But it's not a big deal. My textile manufactory is soon going to come online as well, giving me even more cash. You really should look at, if you've got spare cash, look at building some manufactories or whatever.
Oh yeah.
To keep the cash flowing in. They're good things to have. Because mine, I think the best one I built this time around got me 0.61 ducats a month. They're expensive things to build, and they take an age, like 3 years to build or something. But
well, I think the best one I can build at the moment is 0.37.
Well, there are like 5 or 6 different types of manufactory, so you have to click through them to see which ones give you the best option.
I've only got 3 I can make.
Yes, there's only 3 I can make. Then the best one at the time was the weapons one, which I built in Cork, which was 0.61. But you may not have that option. Textiles is probably going to be the second best one.
Yeah, 0.37 for 400 ducats.
Yeah, it's not a bad deal. As long but if you've run out of places to build churches, or then it's reasonably decent.
What the hell? I'll build one.
Why not, right?
I can make states.
Yep. can build a weapons manufactory there. Ooh, there's a good textile one in northern France.
In
there
goes
as
the
well.
mission. In goes the missionary.
Haha! Our colony in Long Bay has become self-sustaining. Prestige +2. Radical reforms. Loser stability, no. Oh. So basically, I can either lose a stability and gain a bunch of mercantilism, or throw out one or both of my advisors and gain a bunch of admin power. I'm gonna throw them both out. Because I get 200 admin and 200 diplo for throwing them both out. And I can just hire some new ones. I mean, why not, right?
Yep.
And the new one that I had is giving me +1 yearly prestige and 10% trade efficiency, so I'm fine with those. And now I can almost embrace the next level of diplomatic technology.
Excellent. And I've nearly finished coring up. And
So what I might do is spend some of my excess military power. Oh, for heaven's sake! People demanding money all the time. Spend some of my excess military power on development, and then, well, actually no, never mind that, because I was going to pay the money to embrace the institution, but I don't have that money anymore. So forget that plan. I'll just have to leave it.
Ignore this plan.
Whatever. It was a good idea. Unfortunately, I can't afford to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have to spend some pretender rebels. What? Oh, legitimacy. Legitimacy is so. Oh yes. The new king has been crowned, but his legitimacy is so low that pretenders have risen up.
That sounds bad.
Yeah.
I might move some lads back in case.
Edward VI Somerset lays claim to the British throne, and I don't have any troops in Britain right now.
Well, you got some in France.
Yeah, they're in France. I've got to move them across the sea, is the thing.
It shouldn't take too long. You'll be fine.
I should probably need a general as well, but I'll deal with that when the time comes. Anyway, so what I was doing before I was interrupted by that was just buying some more manpower. Whatever. I mean, the thing about this is, with the pretender rebels, is you can kind of look at how good their leader is.
Yeah.
And he would be the new king if the pretenders win. So you can go, well, if he's better, maybe I should go with him.
Let him win.
But I don't actually know how you do that. Oh, he's 1-1-1. Screw that.
Oh, leader 1-0-0.
He's 1-1-1.
Yeah,
he's rubbish. So I should just kill him, basically.
Yeah, kill him. Death to him.
Right, fine. Let's just get the lads across the ocean. That'll be, once I've dealt with that, that'll be the last thing for today. I've lost my claim on Armor, which was another province. I shall put it back. Come on, boats. Before the pretenders take too much stuff.
Yay!
I'm just renewing all of these claims which are expiring. Right. Also, I shall take advantage of the fact that you've paused it at the moment.
Yep.
And go and set a new colony off because Long Bay is done. What would be a good one to do next? Probably Sante here.
I'm actually waiting for some rebels to turn up because there's only 14,000 of them, and that's just so I can crush them because it's cheaper than spending a diplomatic points to do it.
Yeah. If you've got the men to crush them, it is always better to just do that than to spend the military power on putting them down.
Crushing is good.
Crushing is good. Who's got a new monarch? France.
I must be close. My dude is 14.
How's your how's his claim?
Weak.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your pretender rebels then.
Yeah, I just happened to be moving a load of lads back to.
Yes, I would. I should have seen that coming and done that myself earlier, but whatever. All right. I'm ready to continue. Oh, I could get this chartered companies now as well.
Okay.
Which gives me better transport ships.
Yeah, I'm sending about 30,000 back just to make sure.
Hopefully
that's gonna be enough.
I'm gonna get my rank 12 Diplo. Or rank 13 Diplo, rather. Which enables the brig. This is going to cost
Now,
me...
how do you share map with people? Oh, that's community accents.
I don't know if you can. Alright, I'm going to buy my next military power as well. To get Mauritian infantry. Which is perhaps unwise when there's pretender rebels mooching around the country, but whatever. I've done it. They're busy sieging a fort in marches, so I've got some time to sort that out.
Oh wow, I've got loads of papacy points to spend. Must be from crushing all those heretics.
Quite possibly. You should get a tax boost if you haven't already got one.
Oh, I've got that already.
Right.
Yearly legitimacy boost.
Oh, that's yes.
Sounds...
I'd forgotten that was a thing. I should probably get that too.
I'm going for that.
Bless ruler. That's prestige. No, I don't want that. Yeah, legitimacy. Take that. I mean, it's going to go up now anyway. Now that he's actually a proper king and everything, but the sanction's going to help.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll wait for my troops to land. They have landed. I'm going to.
And here we go.
I'm going to hire a general.
23 noble regiments rised up in Fez, 16 peasant regiments rised up.
Wow.
Dire times.
That's not good. Castile. Oh no, this is an event that you've got. Beginning in 1583, Castile faced almost a decade of utter chaos, slowly consuming the country from within and bringing it to the verge of collapse. Our nation is struggling both socially and economically as famine and war plague our people, and the growing opposition against the aristocracy and church has resulted in a series of rebellions and assassination attempts against the monarch. Gosh.
Blimey.
So good luck. Oh yeah, I can see you got noble rebels there. You got peasants down south.
Luckily, it's all in the south.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that 8,000 lads I used to have gone?
Well, the peasants are sitting on the territory they were in, from what I can see, so I think they may have got squished. Right.
I just need to choose a general.
Yes. I've got my 26k men with the new Mauritian infantry just about ready to go against the pretender rebels, so I'm going to crush them. Crush them like bug.
Yep.
And if I get into the marches quickly, then I'll be defending in the siege as well, which will also help.
Right.
Ooh,
well, I've got 29,000 lads to go and beat up their army of 25,000.
I need to put the army maintenance up as well, maybe. Yes, I might have to. When are they going to arrive in there? Yeah, I might march them most of the way there, and then wait for them to finish recovering their morale, and then march them the rest of the way. Right, good. I'm ready.
I'm still tidying up a little bit.
Okay. There's that Norwegian fleet again. So I'm not sure about that.
My heir is going to come into a really bad place. I do not want rebels as that happens again.
I'm not sure how that'll go. If he's got a weak claim, you could well get more pretender rebels. But
yeah,
if it happens in Castile, I'll mooch some lads down and help out as well.
I've got to spend a little bit of time wandering over, so my lads can actually get a boost in.
I'm gonna have to wait another month in order to get my morale back. Yeah,
I'm waiting for my morale to come back.
You're taking attrition. You're taking attrition in Meknes as well.
Yeah.
So you need to be careful of that.
I just need to get my morale up before I go in. Oh, there they go. That's what I want. I wanted them to leave.
Right. So I'm going to march into marches. Haha. Maybe did that a bit early, but sheer numbers are telling in this particular fight. So I've just beaten them. I haven't completely destroyed them, but I beat them, so I can go after them into here.
Well, I've destroyed the peasants.
Why aren't they going in there? So I'm going to go after them into there and crush them.
Ooh, monopoly.
Hmm?
I've been offered a slave trade monopoly.
Ooh. What's happening over here?
Trade power, institution spread, 2 degrees production. Oh, that sounds great.
Yep. It's totally amoral, but cash.
Yep.
There's a big war going on in HRE at the moment as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a total of like 90,000 men having a fight in the middle of the HRE. Which is quite a lot of men.
Yep.
I'm going to click off that because it's making a lot of noise in my ears. Right.
So my war's going on.
Goodbye,
There's
Pretender Rebels. You
The big
suck.
battle's going on. Yes, I think I've finished. Yay! Pretender rebels are gone.
Yep, I've crushed my rebels. So that's good. You are going to need to.
And I've destroyed the people in the south.
I'm trading in tobacco now. Hurrah!
And just as I, I've just killed.
Yep.
I've just killed. My guys just come up. It's only 10 regiments.
Oh yes, I see them. They're in the north. Do you want me to send my troops down?
Oh, that would be lovely. Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll
send some lads up there anyway. But
I'll assign my general to the army that's in Santosh, and then I'll just march it through. But I'm going to need military access first.
Yep.
I shall ask you for military access.
there you go.
Yep. So I should be able to crush these guys for you.
I've got. That'd be lovely. And I'm just going to take the last territory there. That's all good.
I can buy more technology. Ooh, improved drainage. Excellent.
Oh my god.
Get that.
Due to poor administration, Enrique VI has become a victim of several conspiracies by ambitious opponents.
Oh
The
dear.
opposition is growing stronger by the day, and it's becoming apparent that Enrique VI almost certainly isn't the right person to lead our nation.
Oh no.
Option 1, leave the nation's fate in his hand. 30 pretender regiments rise up and revolt.
Crikey. Okay.
I get support our monarch,
Hmm.
and I get +5 yearly legitimacy.
That's good.
Oppose him. 30 noble regiments rise up.
So it's 30 regiments or 30 regiments.
I haven't finished.
Okay,
25
sorry.
regiments rise up somewhere else.
Oh, good lord.
So I leave the nation's fate in his hands.
Yeah. Oh, yes. There's the 30,000 rebels right there.
Along with the other 10,000. Great.
Yeah. You know, when when they say, "Oh yes, Castile's a good choice for a beginning player," I wonder if they mean, "But don't play past 1583," because it starts to really suck around about
Because
then.
it all goes to shit.
Right, I'm moving into Burgos anyway, so.
On the plus side. Well done. Thank you very
taking
much.
care of the 10k rebels you have there.
Yep. I've got 25k coming up.
Yeah, well, if you want to coordinate, then we'll move in at the same time onto that
That sounds
30k
good.
army. Do you want to
Yeah.
bring up to? Actually, just put them into La Mancha or whatever, and I'll finish
I'll
taking
go-
Burgos back, and I'll move into
I'm
Soria.
moving them into Toledo.
So I'm gonna. Oh, Castile has occupied Burgos. Yep. So I'm gonna move into Soria here, and then once we've both arrived into those, then we can just go straight into there, and that should do the job, I reckon. Oh, and you're now Defender of the Faith, apparently.
Yeah, it gives me my army morale.
We're
That was
laughing
a
at your
basic
pretensions
consideration.
instantly.
Huh?
It says we laugh at their pretensions. Right, so if we unpause.
Yep.
This is going to be dealing with the rebels. I didn't expect to deal with this many rebels, but it's still going to be the last thing that we do.
Yep. We ready?
This week. So yeah, I'm just arriving in Syria. So now
In we go,
I
then.
have arrived. So we're going in.
Yep.
Oh, they're coming after you. But
All right.
we might hit them. Yeah, you're in there. I'm just about to arrive. Yep.
Hey, lovely.
Joined forces and smashed them. They will probably run away.
Yep.
Yeah, they're running away to the south. How's your?
Well, that's unfortunate. Look who's going
Oh,
there.
you've got another army going there. Brilliant. Well, I shall mooch,
And they're horribly dead.
I'll mooch off back up to my territory then. Oh, good.
And they're destroyed.
Hurrah!
Hooray!
And you've got your province back.
Right, lovely. Thank you very much.
Marvellous. You're welcome.
Right.
What are allies for, after all?
Yeah,
Good-o.
helping crush the enemies,
Right,
basically.
well, that small crisis is now dealt with. I'm now getting just over 2 legitimacy every year because of papal sanction and a bunch of other stuff, so that'll go up. Chance of rebellion should drop.
I don't want my guys legitimacy is at the moment?
It's at the top. It's the number next to a crown. It's probably in red.
30.
Yes. So you're two behind me then.
Yeah.
But you've got papal sanction as well.
Yeah.
And you'll probably have a prestige bonus and a royal marriages bonus and a power projection bonus, just like I do.
Yeah.
So that'll get better, and Pretender Rebels should be quiet for a while.
And my stability is back to 0 again.
Great.
That was interesting.
That's a fun little adventure. Oh, yeah, my I'd forgotten. Where's my fleet then? My transport fleet that I used to transport the troops across was actually in. Some of them were in North America, so they came all the way across the ocean to carry troops basically across the English Channel. I think this is them. 22. Yeah, I'm going to park them. I shall park them in Cornwall. But yeah.
I'll have another war when my force limits back.
Yep. I'm just going to keep looking at France and Provence and seeing if there are any opportunities there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's it for this week.
Yeah,
next time.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was alright. Well, I had to crush some rebels, but we crushed them pretty effectively. So
yeah.
Next time I'm going to this British Canada area is going to become its own colonial nation. It's very, very close now.
Cool.
Chisadek and Mecatine. They've been growing more slowly because they haven't got colonists in them, but they should still finish off next time. I'll get probably another one or two down here in the eastern USA as well. And as I say, I'll probably then march off into this as yet unexplored area to find Louisiana. Where are we? To find colonial Louisiana and start colonizing in there as well. And colonial Mexico is not too far away, so I might do that too.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well.
They're all it's like small groups of stuff, but
yeah.
As I say, once I get them to 5, they can start growing slowly by themselves.
Yeah.
And I can help them, obviously, but getting them to 5, I think, is the most important bit. And
is that five total of tax production?
No, 5 provinces.
Ah, right. Oh, yeah. Okay. 5
provinces, then they become a colonial nation. But it's 5 provinces in a colonial region, and it's a bit of a weird thing because only like the USA, the Americas rather, and Australia are colonial regions. You can't do it in Africa or India or whatever. So it's a bit odd. You can do trade companies in Africa and the Middle East, but you can't do colonial nations there. Anyway, so that's probably going to happen next week. I should get my Canadian one. I might get my Eastern USA one. At least colonial Eastern America one. And I may start on Louisiana if I can find it. So that's good.
Mm.
And you're going to continue your
conquering of Africa.
Your war into in North Africa. I can see bits of Messina now. I'm not actually sure why. I assume it's because of you, but it's still weird that I can see bits of Messina because of you, but I can't see.
They're allied to me.
Oh, well, that's probably why I can only see a couple of their territories.
I've decided to make them my allies, and I'm going to go southeast and leave them alone.
I can only see a couple of their provinces though, and
I can only see a few myself.
That's probably why. Oh, it's the discovery of the ones that you can see is probably spreading to me like that.
Yeah,
it's still weird. Anyway, that's it for this week. Reasonably good, successful, I think. So yeah, tune in next time for more colonial shenanigans plus wars in Africa.
Yep.
and apparently more of the decades of turmoil and unpleasantness that Castile is going to have to go through because the scripted event has fired.
Well, hopefully I've dealt with all of that.
I honestly couldn't say. You might have to deal with some more stuff. But again, if you get more rebels popping up, then I'll march my armies down if I'm not warring with France or something. So, yes, tune in for more of that. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!